Okay, so for today's video, I decided to do a contouring video. I'm gonna break it up into like a two-part. So I'm gonna do cream contour this time, and then I'll follow it up with a video with how to contour with powders. I used, in this video for creams, I did use the Anastasia cream contour palette, and this is the one in light right here. I do want to say you don't have to go out and buy this because this is on the expensive side. It is $40. So I want to show you some other alternatives that you can use, maybe if you already have them at home. This is just the item that I used today, but I'm going to explain other things that you can use as well. So concealers, when I say cream contouring, you can use any cream products that you are comfortable with. For example, like these L'Oreal True Match concealer pens, these are perfect. Also, Maybelline has foundation sticks that you can use as well. Those worked perfectly. Okay, let me think, what else can you use? I do use those. So for the crayons, you just take them out, and in the video I explained you only put it halfway from the tip of the ear to the mouth, but halfway down. You just do the same thing with these. You can also use a liquid concealer like this, or if you have the pot concealers, you can use those as well. Just squirt a little bit of this onto the back of your hand. Grab any brush that you would like. In the video I do use the Real Techniques concealer brush. I'm looking for it right now. I believe this is the concealer brush, but I use this one. So you can literally just take this, squirt some on the back of your hand, dab it in, and do the same exact concept. You can also contour with foundations. So say in the winter you're really light, and in the summer you get 2 shades, 3 shades darker, you can use that darker foundation to contour with. Sometimes I'll do that if I run out of a darker concealer or anything like that. I want to give you guys as many options as possible so you don't feel obligated to go out and purchase unnecessary items. Just try to use what you already have. That's basically it, guys. I do the makeup on the lovely Karina. She was my model today. I do it on her so you guys can fully see me talking through and teaching her how to do it. Thank you for watching. Please come back. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me comments down below. I do also have social media. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You guys can follow me on there. Send me inspiration pictures. Send me questions if you want to get to know something about me, or you have a video request. That works just as fine. Well, I hope you guys loved the video. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Alright guys, so we're just going to jump right into it. Today we're taking the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit in Light, and I'm going to take that middle shade in the Cream Contour Kit, and we're just going to apply it to the cheekbones. Now, first we're going to figure out where the cheekbone is, and in order to do that, you could either take your finger or the brush and roll it against your cheek. If you still can't find it that way, normally you would just take it from the tip of the ear to the tip of the mouth. And I like to apply it only halfway because when you blend it out, you can push the product around to where you need it to be. We are going to use a beauty blender today to blend it out, but you can use anything as far as brushes. You can use the Real Techniques foundation brush, or you can use the Real Techniques stippling brush. Whatever you feel most comfortable with, you can use that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the beauty blender and push that product into the skin. So we're going to pounce it against the cheekbone. You don't want to rub, you just want to make sure you're pressing it upwards into the skin to blend it out. And in my experience, it's better just to keep that product blended halfway down the cheekbone and don't bring it all the way to the mouth. I just feel like it gives it more definition. And make sure you're really blending it into that hairline. So all the way from the tip of the ear, and just keep blending it down towards, fading it towards the tip of the mouth. And here I'm just applying a little bit more product because the contour wasn't dark enough for me. And then once again, we're just pushing that product into the skin and really blending that product out. And once again, this is a damp beauty blender. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. And notice again, I'm taking it from the tip of the ear where the hairline is, halfway down to the mouth. And then we're really getting in that hairline. You want it all to blend very seamlessly. So again, just pushing it into the skin and making sure everything blends in seamlessly. And then for her head shape, she has a smaller head. I'm only doing the sides of the forehead just to give her some shape. I don't want to shorten the forehead anymore, so I'm not putting it on the top of her forehead. And then just blending that out with the Beauty Blender sponge. And as you can see, I'm not rubbing at all. I'm just really pushing everything into the skin. Okay, so quick side note, I already prepped and primed her face. Also, I already applied foundation. One thing I really want to emphasize is the dabbing motion, because you don't want to disturb the foundation underneath the contour. You want to keep the face as flawless as possible. So you can constantly see that I'm dabbing. Even though it's really fast, it's still a dabbing motion. I want to keep everything intact underneath the cream contour. Also, I want you to pay attention on how I applied the cream contour in sections. I didn't apply everything to the face all at once and then start blending it out. What I did was I applied it cheek by cheek. That way it's easier to blend out. I didn't want anything to set while I was working, so I just do everything in sections. That to me has been the easiest way to do it. If you want to do it all over the face and you feel you work fast enough, that's completely fine. All right, now on to highlighting. We're gonna take the yellow highlight shade, which is called Banana, and we are gonna do the triangle shapes under the eyes. So we're gonna take it from the tip of the nose and lift it up all the way towards the corner of the eye, because that's exactly what we want. We want the skin to look lifted. So I'm doing that on both sides of the face. And of course, once again, with the dabbing motion, we're gonna blend it all out. So once again, from the tip of the nose towards the corner of the eye. We want everything to look lifted, honey. Yes. And now to make sure that the highlight is completely even, we want to put it on the forehead, down the nose, on the cupid's bow, and on the chin. And then, of course, get back to the blending. All right, guys, and for the final step, all you need to do is pick your favorite translucent powder to set the entire face. Everybody knows that mine is the Airspun, and this is in the color Naturally Neutral. You can choose whether you want to bake or just lightly set with translucent powder on a big fluffy brush all over the face. But here, I want to give her the full-on glam, so I'm taking a triangle sponge. It's dry, and I'm just taking it and applying the powder under the eyes to bake. Side note on this, I've really been liking setting it with just these little cheap sponges. It's been really working for me lately. Let me explain something really quick, because normally in my videos I bake the top of the nose and the forehead and the chin too, but that's because I'm oily. Since she is dry, we're only setting the under eyes and around the corners of her nose. The reason I do that is because that being a hormonal area, that's one of the first places that the foundation moves, and I don't want it to budge. I want it to last as long as it can. So now I'm just taking on a fluffy brush a little bit of translucent powder and lightly setting the concealer. That's all we're doing, is we just want to set the concealer. So we're going down the T-zone with that really quickly. And that's it, guys. This is Karina's makeup completely done. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you would like more in-depth videos like this, just give it a big thumbs up. As always, leave me comments down below on what my next video should be. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.